Welcome back! It's been 3 weeks since brewing day and we're ready to bottle. Since we dry hopped our beer a few days prior, there's a lot of particulate floating around in it. If the cold crash doesn't work, we'll have to find some way of filtering it. The night before, we moved the carboy to the service stairwell and opened a window so I could chill and clarify a bit. Then, we soaked the bottles with stickers and labels in a solution of OxyClean overnight. The next morning, we rinsed the bottles off, washed them with dish soap and rinsed them off again. The bottles went on a rack to drip out the excess water. The bottles then went into the sanitizer and onto a freshly sanitized bottle rack where they drip dried. We washed and sanitized around 55 12-ounce bottles in total. We still have a problem though. Unfortunately, the cold crash didn't do much, and there's still a lot of gunk floating around in the carboy. Here's a picture from a test we did later in the day, and you can see that the bottling wand got clogged almost immediately. We decided to filter it, using a sanitized bucket and brew bag. Here's the rest of the equipment at the sanitation station, and this is our priming solution for the whole batch. Time to transfer from carboy to the bucket. We're keeping the end of the exit tube under the surface to avoid as much oxidation as we can. The priming solution was also added at this point. Moving on to bottling. Although we forgot to get a shot of it, the siphon was on the outside of the brew bag, which was acting like a filter. It worked perfectly, and we didn't have a single clog after that. As I fill the bottles with the bottling wand, Grace is capping the full ones with sanitized caps. We ended up filling 45 12-ounce bottles total, which amounts to just under 4 1/4 gallons. We yielded 4.5 gallons of wort on brew day. The remaining quarter gallon was lost to the sludge at the bottom of the carboy. It wasn't too hard to clean and sanitize if you do it before the gunk dries on. And here's our final collection, bottle fermenting away for the next 5 weeks until tasting day. Thank you for joining us for our first time brewing.